It's your host, Hollie, and it's time for a little teaser talk.
Inkcarceration, America's rock, metal, and tattoo festival with Slipknot. Falling in Reverse, Five Finger Death Punch. Plus Marilyn Manson, 3 Days Grace, Beartooth, Knocked Loose, Lamb of God, Parkway Drive, I Prevail, In This Moment, and so many more. Report to the Ohio State Reformatory on July 18th through 20th, 2025 to face your sentencing. 3 days of rock, tattoos, and the return of the Haunted Blood Prison. Passes for Inkcarceration are on sale now at Inkcarceration.com.
What is going on, everyone? I'm here with Cliff, not Phil, from Logic. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am
Good, how are you?
We're at day 2. I would say we've made it, but halfway made it. We're halfway there.
Still time.
Halfway there. So you guys kicked things off, what, like 11:55?
11:55,
Yeah.
Yep, 25 minutes set.
Absolutely set the tone for day 2. How did you feel like with the audience? Because, man, they were early risers today. They were rowdy and they were early.
Yeah, Ohio loves its metal. It's nice to see, so that was super cool. You know, we played Ohio a bunch, but we've never played anything like this. So the opportunity to be in front of this many folks, even if it's earlier in the day, is awesome. Yeah, tremendously humbling.
I was surprised, like, walking in. I know they opened the gates at like 11, and even by then, everyone was ready to go.
Yeah, everybody came
there.
prepared, so they knew the mission.
Yeah. Well, so, I mean, obviously, I know it was great because I was in the fans, the crowd, if you will.
Right.
But for you, what was your favorite part of your guys' set today?
Say that again.
What was your favorite part of your set today?
Oh, you know, it's interesting. When we got on stage, we were moving fast because everything moves fast, especially when you're the first band. I think that when we played with Deepest Regret, that's always like a bit of a moment to reflect. The first 3 songs are super heavy, really aggressive. There's not a lot of stop time. But in that song, we get a moment to kind of take a step back, you know, a little bit of melody, and then get to observe. Yeah. And that's always the point where I kind of check in with where I am in the show, and it's like, whoa, look at all these people. This is really crazy. Yeah. Look at that guy. Look at them. That's a T-shirt. Like, it's awesome.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys recently dropped a new single. Was it in May, right?
Yes.
Yes. So let's talk about the Now You Belong with the Dead. Let's talk about that. Talk about, like, what was the influence? How was just everything in the creation part of it?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. So, you know, the band got back together in 2016, and we started writing again, and it produced 2 finished singles, Vices and Don't See Ghosts, and the framework for Now You Belong with the Dead, which wasn't the title at the time. And we released the first 2, and I think we just wanted to release music because we thought it was fun. And then we had the framework for Now You Belong with the Dead, but we didn't complete it. Then COVID happened, and, you know, you take a pause. But when we decided to play at these shows, when we received the offers, which we were really grateful for, it felt like the right time to finish the song. So we got back in and we revisited it, and I think the act of writing that song reminded us how much we like writing together. So it was really exciting to finish it. We really enjoyed it. Our producer was a big part of it, so just super exciting. You know, we really enjoyed it. Felt like the first time we had done it because it had been so long. So,
man, there's something about East Coast hardcore. Like, I remember, like, high school days, like, that was my jam.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like New York's hardcore metal scene runs deep. How would you say your NYC foundation shaped the way that you guys show up in festivals like this?
You know, it's an interesting question. You know, we came up at a time when the ethos was really everything. You know, we always laugh. We quote the book "Get in the Van" by Henry Rollins because that's always, you know, well, Rollins would play the show. Get in the van, you know. So we always look at that as, like, you know, the spirit of how we've operated, and I think that's kept us thinking like you know, like a blue collar metal band. Just we're a working band. We'll play anywhere there's people, and, you know, provided we can get the gear up and down, like we'll play a show. And that, I think, is really indicative of, you know, that East Coast 90s scene, 80 and 90 scene, right? Like, whether it was the punk stuff at CB's or the metal and hardcore coming out of Lemore's with Biohazard in Brooklyn, or the Jersey hardcore scene, like that East Coast vibe. And then obviously Hatebreed in Connecticut, and Sam Black Church in Boston.
Those guys are awesome.
There's so much. And, you know, those 90s were so cool, you know, when it came to, like, that East Coast hardcore vibe. So I'd say it's really that, just that whole get in the van spirit that's really carried us.
That's so awesome. Okay, so now that you have Ink under your guys' belt, this is teaser talk, so let's drop some teasers. What do we have to look forward to from you guys in the rest of the year and going into 2026?
So this is show 5 of 6 for 2025. We're going to do
Nice.
Aftershock
Nice.
in October.
Yep.
And then starting, I guess, when we get home, we're going to start thinking about writing the next record.
Very cool.
And hopefully by next summer, we'll have, some body of work completed, ready for release. And then hopefully we can come back out and party with everyone again.
Yeah.
Play some more shows and, just keep the good vibes rolling.
Yeah.
Which has been the most fun of all of this, to be honest.
I mean, there's just something about live music. This energy is just.
Yeah, it's pretty bananas. And, for us, I mean, it's just so strange to say, but it's been 20 years since we've been in Ohio. And like when we got here and we were driving, we're like, dude, we played all these places that we say on the signs. We're like, yeah, Toledo, Lakewood, Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati. And you run it in your head and you're like, wow, we did those 2 or 3 times each. And then you start to realize how much time you've spent somewhere.
Yeah.
But you never know. You have no idea. It's been a generation since we've played shows. So to see people wearing the old school Dry Kill shirts and know the lyrics, that's just crazy. Very surreal, and we're just very grateful for all of it. There's a lot of stuff to listen to, a lot of stuff to see. So to spend any time with us 20 years later, it's not lost on us what that means.
That's so awesome. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here too.
Awesome.
It was phenomenal.
Thank
you guys crushed it. And man, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a great
I
conversation.
appreciate you.
Can't wait to
Thank
see you at least in California. I believe
Yeah.
this year.
You'll be at Aftershock?
I will be there. So I'll
All right.
see you guys there.
All right,
Thank you
we'll
so
see you there.
much.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Teaser Talk. Head over to teasertalk.com to subscribe so you don't miss out on another episode. Until next week, keep rocking.